that wouldn't be good. Last time hosting Southern Round, y'all. Hey, Paterno, are we live? Text me, man, if we are. Oh, we are? So people can see us right now? Oh, hell yeah. What's up, y'all? It's me, Kevin Mack with Southern Rounds. I know what the hell was going on. I can't hear nothing, but guess what? I can hear now. And we are live with another weekly edition of Southern Round. It's your boy, Kevin Mack, here with you. Dave Kennedy was last week hosting. He passed it over to me. We're just pick, pass, back and forth. Welcome to Southern Rounds. If you are a regular guest every week on Southern Rounds, thank you so much for being here again. If this is your first time, welcome to Southern Rounds. Let me tell you what it is. It's a virtual Songwriters in the Round experience. When COVID hit back last year, man, and they shut everything down, we weren't going to let the music stop. So we said, you know what, let's go ahead and put something together. We've been rocking since September of 2020. We're still going strong. So thank you guys for joining us. Please log in, comment. If you have questions for the Songwriters, ask them. They'll answer them. Please tip. All the tips go to the Songwriters. We are stoked this week. We got Wyatt McCubbin, Jessi Alexander, and my boy Jonathan Singleton. And I ain't going to talk no more. I want to get on with it. Wyatt McCubbin is first in the round. They are all ready to rock and roll in Nashville, Tennessee. Wyatt, how you doing, brother? Well, come on. Let's do it. Well, before you start picking, Wyatt, tell me a little bit about yourself. Where you from? When did you come to Nashville? What you do?
Ohio,
Tell the people all about you, Wyatt.
Southwestern Ohio called Selma. I'm sure there's some folks out there listening from my hometown, all 10 of them.
Nice.
When I graduated high school back in 2013, I started making trips down here and writing, getting in some rooms. I was very fortunate to get into some rooms with some of my favorite songwriters through a couple other connections that I'd made over social media, of all things, before I started coming to Nashville. So I live here now. I lived here for the past 2 years, and I write for two companies, 50 Egg Music with Singleton and Tape Room Music. And yeah, man, I'm living the dream, writing songs and singing them for a living. So
come on with it, buddy. It's a good life. I know all about it, and I'm glad you are here with us. Me and Wyatt were talking. His last name's McCubbin. I said, man, is that your real last name? And he's like, yeah, it is, man. He was glad I was in the room. He sounded like, but he said, not McLovin. It is McCubbin.
I'll answer to either.
So we just want to let everybody know, because some of these people, Wyatt, some of these people watching get to drinking, and they're going to be calling you Wyatt McLovin. We don't want that. It's Wyatt McCubbin, ladies and gentlemen, on Southern Rounds. Wyatt, come on with it, brother. What you got?
So this is a song
Wyatt,
that,
come on, Wyatt.
a good buddy of mine, Brent Cobb, recorded on his last record. A little song about minding your own business. Don't sweep your dust under my rug. Don't hang your laundry on my line. Don't drag my name through your mud. 'Cause things just might get dirty if you try. And if the shoe don't fit, don't wear it. If it does, beware. Don't sweep your dust under my rug. I pay my debt the way I want to. And I feed my babies when they cry. What I'm smoking really don't concern you. And I eat my mushrooms chicken fried. Now if the shoe don't fit, don't wear it. If it does, beware. Don't sweep your dust under my rug. You wanna do a little picking? Woo! To the fire. your beverage when I'm thirsty. I don't ring your doorbell after 9. I don't call your lover when I'm lonely. So don't you even let your big toe cross that line. And if the shoe don't fit, don't wear it. If it does, beware, don't sweep your dust under my rug. Why don't sweep your dust under my rug? Why don't sweep your dust under my rug?
Come on with it now. Come on.
Come on
Woo!
now, Jonathan. You picking, man.
Get it, boy. Get it. Man,
Yes.
Let's have some fun.
I heard a little Marty Raybon in your voice, man. You sound got a little of that. I want to hear you sing 2 dozen rows.
I will take that compliment all night long.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite singers in the world.
Has anyone ever told you that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not
don't
the
tell
first.
me anything that
Damn it.
nice, but
Well, damn,
very
son, you
few
said
and far between.
I can hear the influence, brother. I was like, come on with it now. That's some country music. Sounded good, man. I love that song.
Little
And
hillbilly soul.
That's it, man. Come on, y'all. That's my boy Wyatt. First name basis. That's Wyatt. Okay, Wyatt. We gonna guys. I like to call it. I like to when I play like writers rounds and stuff. Like it's a pick pass kind of thing. So we gonna pick pass it on over to Jessi. How you doing?
I'm great.
Can y'all hear me?
How are you?
I'm good, Jessi. Jessi Alexander, I'm a fan of you. Jessi is one of the biggest songwriters in Nashville, Tennessee. She has written some monster songs for Miley, Cyrus, Blake Shelton. She is just a force to be reckoned with. And it was so, Jessi, I've never met you face to face, but I was listening, man. You blew me away sitting here listening during sound check. You have an incredible voice. You're just such a good singer too, and I'm just really looking forward. And I know the people on Southern Rounds too, to hear you play tonight. So if you don't mind, Jessi Alexander, could you please tell us a little bit about yourself? What brought you to Nashville, got you into songwriting, and hit us with one.
Okay, I'll do it. Thank you so much for having me, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Me and Jonathan are from the same part of the world. I'm from West Tennessee. Nobody, I never dreamed this big. I didn't know anybody that did anything. I don't come from necessarily a musical family, kind of just a normal blue-collar family, but I learned a good work ethic and learned how to be persistent, I guess. So when I moved to Nashville, I got a publishing deal. I was actually a backup singer for a couple of years. I sang with Patty Loveless, Trish Yearwood, a lot of awesome singers. And then just started writing songs full time, and I have 3 kids, and I'm just working mama.
Sounds like a good life. And to say you're a backup singer for Patty Loveless and Trisha Yearwood, those are some singers now. So that makes sense how you sound. I said, man, she sounds so good, and it makes sense now. You've been through it.
I've been through the training.
That's it.
There's
now.
nothing like singing on a Trisha Yearwood record and her talking back to you and saying, actually, would you sing it like this?
Oh man.
Like, oh God. Yeah, but I've had the luxury to sing with a lot of great singers and learned along the way. So yeah, it's good. It's a good life.
Well, what are you gonna do for us first?
I think I'm gonna just start because I got my guitar tuned down and we sound checked with this song. I'll kind of save some songs that y'all might know, but I'm gonna go ahead and do one that I wrote for my last record that came out. It's called Decatur County Red, featuring Jonathan Singleton.
Ooh, no pressure.
No, I won't do that one. I'm gonna do another song from that record that just really totally. It's funny because I write a lot of songs for men mainly. And a lot of times there's these women's songs laying around that I come up with these titles or these verses and I don't know what to do with them. So that's really what this record was just a combination or a collection rather of songs that just didn't have a good home. I was like, well, damn, I'll just cut them myself. So this is one of those. True story. Send this out to all the working mamas out there. 50-hour week, no fun, no sleep, pulling that overtime. It's a delicate dance, working like a man while you're keeping your apron tied. don't seem fair. Gotta color your hair and you're barely 36 years old. Living for a sip, knowing what you're gonna get at the door when you get home. Clean, clean, clean that kitchen. Wipe them baby's tears. Hearing your old man bitching while the phone's screaming in your ear. You're holding it together, hoping worse gets better. Still money in the bank. Now I know why my mama drank. Oh, hell yeah, she did. She'd hide behind her Maybelline smile, but Lord knows her nerves are shot. So when the kids went down and the lights went out, she poor little turn it off. And now I'm on the back steps with my first cigarette, my third glass of cheap red wine. 'Cause she taught me what a woman really needs to keep her warm at night. Yeah, 'cause it's clean, clean, clean that kitchen. Wipe them baby's tears. Hearing your old man bitching while the phone's screaming in your ear. You're holding it together, hoping worse gets better. Still money in the bank. Now I know why my mama drank. Tell me about it now, Wyatt. It's clean, clean, clean that kitchen. Wipe them baby's tears. Hearing your old man bitching while he's sucking down another beer. Yeah, you're holding it together, hoping worse gets better. Still money in the bank. Now I know why my mama drank. Yeah, I can see it now, how a little shot of Crown sure filled up her tank. Yeah, I know why my mama she drank, yeah. Then she poured another one. Ooh.
Come on, man.
What in the world?
God, that is a smash and a half, man.
Mercy.
Thank
I want to
you.
hear that on country radio, man. That's what I want to hear. I want to. It's so good. Listen, I'm 35 years old. I got a little 18-month-old son, Jessi.
yeah.
And you're singing that song about your mama, but so help me God, when you said barely 36 years old and dyeing your hair, I felt that line to my core. I
Yes.
Wait a
felt
minute,
it.
Kevin, you dyeing your hair? Well, you ain't got no hair, man.
Brother, look, but the thing for me, my man, is I'm looking in the mirror, I'm going, wait, there's a little less hair there than there was a month ago. And I'm like, shit, come on,
That
Kevin.
baby, that youngin'
It-
will they'll change things.
Girl, I'm telling you, I felt your line, but in a different manner. I felt it, but what a monster song. That
Well,
is
there
such a great
It
song.
did get recorded by someone. I can't say who yet, but hopefully
someone
it'll
did-
be out there.
So someone did, a
Yes.
major artist cut it. Well,
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Can we
damn
guess?
right.
Uh,
Yeah.
Will you say? Well, yeah. Will you tell us if we guess it?
I don't think so, but you can guess.
Keith Urban, I
The
call
Oak
it.
Ridge
It's
Boys.
Keith Urban out of
Yeah,
Keith Urban. He's cutting that. Such a
He
great
would do
song.
good. He would do good at that.
Listen, man, I can pick him, man. I heard that and I was like, God, what a great song, man. What a great song. I'm praying for you. Much success on that. I think
Thank
you got a
you.
good one on you, Jessi. But we're going to pass it to my brother Jonathan sitting over there. I bet you, does Jonathan, what's he wearing? Is he wearing, I bet you, I can't see him, but I bet he's wearing a
See if you
blue
can
shirt.
guess.
I bet you he's wearing a blue shirt, and gray pants and a black T-shirt and a black hat. I bet that's what he's wearing. I can't see. I can
You
see you,
can
Jonathan.
too.
I'm-
Come on now. Is
Shit.
that my outfit?
That's it. That's what
That's
you
what I
wear.
wear every time.
Every time I see you. Well, man,
Denim
Jonathan.
shirt.
Listen, y'all. Jonathan Singleton's a good friend. He is a force to be reckoned with in the town of Nashville, Tennessee. He has written songs, huge songs for Luke Combs, which he's an OG in Luke's camp. You know, with 50 Egg, and he has written big old songs for Tim McGraw. Just so many artists, man. And I don't even want to talk about him because I want him to talk about him and sing them and do the thing. He's a good soul, good man. And tell me what you're gonna do, Jonathan. Play something for me, buddy.
I'm gonna do a new song, man.
All right.
I was listening to a iTunes playlist the other day, and this song came on the radio. And as soon as it came on, I was like, man, I really love that song. And then I was like, oh, yeah, I wrote that song, and, which is a good feeling, right?
Yeah,
and,
hell yeah.
So I'm gonna do it. Hey, by the way, Jessi, Mama Drank is Jet's favorite song. My 9-year-old.
Does he say bitchin' when it comes up?
He does. Maybe that's why he likes it.
Do you give him a pass
He gets
on
to
that
cuss.
one? Yeah.
You can cuss in the song if it's
Yeah,
called
absolutely.
for. I think so.
Yeah, you can.
It's called
You can.
for.
Yeah,
That
you
makes me
can.
so happy.
He loves that one. He
Good.
loves it.
That's awesome.
Kids
But I'm gonna
got
do this, Kevin. This is a Riley Green song.
Come on.
I'm gonna try it. I hadn't played these. I got a couple here I hadn't played before, and I thought it'd be fun to try 'em.
Heck yeah.
Nobody can boo on here, so
That's right.
round here fast is how the grass grows. Lost is what you find on a back road. Bruce in the whiskey, reds in the dirt, and hard work stops at the fence row. We stand for the flag, and if you don't like it, we don't care, 'cause we do things a little different round here. Brave as 18 wearing army green. Truth is in the words in red we read. Pride is what you say about where you're from. Heroes are daddies and mamas are loved. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Yeah, we're doing things a little different round here. Easy's at the end of a long day. Free's how you feel, not what you pay. Simple's how we live, thanks is what we give. Roots in the ground's why we stay. Brave as 18 wearing army green. Truth is in the words in red we read. Pride is what you say about where you're from. Heroes are daddies and mamas are loved. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Yeah, we're doing things a little different round here. Rain on the roof is what a song is. Home is where the heart is. Brave as 18 wearing army green. Truth is in the words in red we read. Pride is what you say about where you're from. Heroes are daddies and mamas are loved. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Yeah, right is right and wrong is wrong. Yeah, we're doing things a little different round here. Things a little different round here.
93.3 WFLS. That's Jonathan Singleton. Things are a little different around here. Such a great song on Virginia's Best Country. Man, great song, bro.
Thanks,
So good.
dude.
It's like, don't you love that when you're just like, man, I was listening to Spotify and all of a sudden I hear this song and it's so good. I'm like, damn, I wrote that. You know, mostly it's like, damn, I wish, I did. I did.
Well, you know, most of the time you're watching, you're praying that they go up, but there was no chance of being a single. But I heard it on that playlist. I thought, man, that's great, man. But, you know, you don't know as you write these songs during the day, and you don't know if they're good, you know,
Yeah,
until you're not paying attention. Then you hear them come on, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
wow, that's really great in the midst of the other friend songs that that they wrote. You know.
Well, I'll tell you, Ben, that song is it might have not been a single, but I have seen videos. I think I saw a video the other day of Riley down at the Floribama, and he was playing it, and people were singing, the whole crowd just singing along.
That's
and
awesome.
that's what counts, baby, when it touches them, and that song.
Did he have a shirt on, Kevin?
He was butt ass naked. He was up
Was
there
he?
standing naked and singing, and that's why I said, "Lord have mercy," and that's probably why they were, it's
That
it's
dude's
crazy.
hot, dude. That dude's hot.
He is. I got the dad bod, Jonathan. I wouldn't know. It was
Oh,
like, hey, I
me
had a
too,
son.
man,
Let's
yeah.
get fat. Okay. Anyways, we had a baby. Let's get fat. Okay. We're gonna pass the to my boy Wyatt. Wyatt, how you doing, man? You hanging in there, buddy?
I'm good, man. This is fun already.
Hell yeah. Wyatt, how old are you?
I'm 26 years old.
20. Because you said 2013, right?
He
is when-
did say that, right?
Dude,
I
it blew me.
clearly remember 2013.
Yeah,
I was
dude.
old in 2013.
I was trying to get out of high school. That way I could get down to write songs because I was tired of staring out the window, not doing my math homework at the time.
I'm still trying to get out of high school, too.
Yeah.
Same here.
It took
Same
a while.
here. Well, Wyatt, I know we got people watching. We got people in Ohio watching. I bet you that's because of
great.
Wyatt. And we got Virginia, we got Australia, we got New York, we got Florida. Everybody's watching here on Southern Rounds every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Wyatt, come on, Bubba, play me something.
Well, if we got anybody from Texas, I've been very lucky and fortunate to get to know some Texas artists down there that are just some of my best friends at this point. And one of them is a guy named Josh Ward. He recorded a handful of songs on his last record and took a couple of them to Texas radio, and this was one that went #1 in Texas, and I was really proud of this one. An older song that me and Jason Hersey and another buddy, Roger Springer, wrote. We actually wrote it over speakerphone all those years ago, and if I would have known what we would have had to do recently with Zoom calls and all this, it was a good little practice session, I guess you'd say.
Yeah, you had you're like flashbacks, man. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah, you can't hear the guitar, all you can hear is them talking and all that good stuff. So, but we got a little Texas hit out of a speakerphone, right? So,
Hell yeah.
how can you beat that? It's called "The Devil Don't Scare Me Anymore." Preacher used to preach about fire and brimstone. I was shaking in the shoes in the pew I sat on, 12 years old, afraid of where I'd go. And 10 years later, wondering how I got here, where neon burns and they sell cold beer. Heaven seems so far away. 'Cause ever since the night she left me, there ain't a damn thing that can help me. I've tried praying, I've tried whiskey. It's living hell, wishing she'd miss me. Oh, I ain't afraid of dying, 'cause I lost the one thing I was living for. The devil don't scare me anymore. Thunder in the sky used to get my attention. Now when lightning strikes, it gets me wishing that it'd strike me. But I ain't that lucky. And a curve in the road used to slow me down. Now I'm 90 miles an hour, 2 wheels off the ground. Oh, it can't hurt me now. 'Cause ever since the night she left me, there ain't a damn thing that can't help me. I've tried praying, I've tried whiskey. It's living hell, wishing she'd miss me. No, I ain't afraid of dying, 'cause I lost the one thing I was living for. The devil don't scare me anymore. 'cause I lost the one thing I was living for. The devil don't scare me anymore. The devil don't scare me anymore.
Oh man, so good.
Thank you.
So
So
good,
good.
Wyatt. So good. Clapping over here in Lebanon, Tennessee
Thank
for
you.
you.
Real bad.
I want to
Come on, man.
That's a good one, dude.
So good.
What a great hook. What a great hook.
Appreciate it, man. I wish I could
So-
claim that one. I believe that was my buddy Jason's hook.
Was it? Well, Jason,
Yeah.
good
Jason
hook.
Who?
Jason Hersey, a buddy of mine in Florida.
Oh, I thought it was Jason Hook. I was like, damn.
No, I mean, that's a heck of a songwriter name, though.
Yeah, got
J-
hooked.
Jason got the hook. Oh man,
Awesome. Maybe I'll tell that the story the rest of the time.
like
His
that.
name was Jason Hook.
Jason Hook.
well, man, that's such a great song. You said that was the #1 in Texas.
Yeah, for a guy named Josh Ward.
Josh Ward. All right, man. Well, go ahead, son. I see a bright future for you, Wyatt. You got some great songs. Got a great voice, man. I'm really gonna pray hard for you, buddy. You're gonna do
Thank you,
great.
man.
You're gonna do great. If you ever get depressed, man, just come on over to Southern Rounds. We'll build you up really good and make you feel good about
Well,
yourself.
That
Which
kind of
is-
song makes people worry about you. It's plumb pitiful country music, but that's where my heart lives. I love that old stuff.
Well, you should call your album Plum Pitiful. I like that too. Boy, come on now. Well, we're gonna take it to Jessi. Pick pass. So, Jessi, you having fun tonight?
I'm having a blast.
Good. So you got
love
3
it.
kids, you said?
I got 3 kids.
How old are they?
I've got 2 9-year-olds and a 12-year-old.
2 9-year-olds. What? The twins?
Yeah.
Or did you just?
Oh yeah. It was a
They're like,
surprise.
here,
Yeah.
here's your sign. Yeah, dumbass, they're twins. Yeah. Well, hey. Well, that's awesome, man. It's such a great thing being a parent, and I like how when you introduce yourself, you say I got 3 kids. That just shows that you're. I bet you're a good mama because you're in, and you are a great songwriter. And I'm having a ball tonight, y'all. I've just been cooped up in this house, and I'm been losing my damn mind. So I'm having
18-month-old.
Oh, good God! Don't get me started. I had to start going to the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning to find time. So that's what buddy tell you. Well, I only did it one day. I stopped doing it after Monday. I said,
But you started.
Is that one
God.
day?
Come on now, you went
Hey.
for it. Are you looking hot? Are you hot? Are you getting hot there?
I'm getting hot, man. I stopped going to
You getting
Chick-fil-A
lean, huh?
too.
We got our
I'm
phones
lean.
in here. Can you send a picture?
Yeah, we need pics.
I will. I'll send you a picture, guys.
All right.
But Jessi, what you gonna do for us? Come on now.
I'm gonna stay in the sad, poor, pitiful plum pitifulness.
I gotta come out
Plum.
of it, I guess.
Yeah, you'll help drag us out of it.
My goodness.
This is a song I wrote, probably about the time you graduated. And I was on a little run there with Blake Shelton. He's an old friend of mine, and he likes sad shit too, so we're a perfect match together. And I figure if I put a bad word or a dirty word or something like that in a song, then typically he'll record it. So that was kind of our thing. And this is one of those. It was #1, probably, like I said, when you graduated. There we go. What's your all-time high? You're good as it gets. Your hands down best ever make-up sex. What's your guilty pleasure? Your old go-to? Well, if you ask me, mine would be you. What's your worst hangover? Your best night yet? Your 90 proof, your Marlboro Red. The best damn thing you've lucked into. Well, that's easy, boy. Mine would be you. Mine would be you. Sun kiss shining, back road flying, singing like crazy fools, making up our own words, laughing till it hurts. Baby, if I had to choose, my best day ever, finest hour, my wildest dream come true. Oh yeah, mine would be you. Now watch you double dare, you go all in. The craziest thing you ever did. Oh, plain as your name on this tattoo. Look on my arm, mine would be you. Mine would be you. Sun kiss shining, back road flying, singing like crazy fools, making up our own words, laughing till it hurts. Baby, if I had to choose, my best day ever, finest hour, wildest dream come true. Oh yeah, mine would be you. What's the greatest chapter in your book? And are there pages where it hurts to look? What's the one regret you can't work through? You got it, boy, mine would be you. Oh, you got it, baby, mine would be you. Mine would be you. Tail lights fading, daylight breaking, standing there like a fool. And I should have been running, yelling out something, make you wanna hold on to the best love ever. Boy, can you tell me the one thing you'd rather die than lose? 'Cause mine would be you, baby. It's always you. You know it is. You.
Yeah, man. Oh,
Thank you. Y'all are making me sound pretty.
Man, you sound freaking awesome. You sound so good. I could listen to you sing all night. You sound so good. And one thing with that song, besides being a huge #1 for Blake Shelton, was the melody when that song starts and the guitar just grab you. And it's just like, and then you just sing the hell out of it. Great job.
Thank you so
for
much.
sharing that. It's so good. I love your voice. You are so good.
And for folks out there that like any of these versions of my songs, there's a record that I put out before this last one. It's called Down Home, and it's kind of cool because every song I brought in a different singer to sing harmony, and on that one is Dierks Bentley. So for
Nice.
Dierks fans, just go check that out.
You got one here with Sheryl Crow,
Chris
Brothers
Stapleton
Osborne.
Brothers Osborne, Will Hogue,
Yeah, I love
Charlie
Will.
Worsham, Chris and Morgan Stapleton. So
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you guys watching right now, go Jessi Alexander, go to your iTunes, check this stuff out, Spotify, and buy the shit. Go buy this, and this I will be. So great job.
you.
Great jobs. Thank you for being on Southern Rounds tonight. We're here every Wednesday, y'all, at 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm your host, Kevin Mack. My boy Dave Kennedy, one of the OG Southern Rounders. He jumps in the saddle and hosts a little bit too. We're having a good time, y'all. So thank you for being here. Please keep letting us know what you think. I got some comments. Let me see. People are
Good ones?
Tell us the good ones.
Okay, they
the
said.
bad ones.
Let me see. They said we're loving we're loving Mc.
See?
Yeah, they,
Kevin Mack started that, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome,
I
asshole.
started it.
Hey, we got the Outhouse tipped us 500 coins. Thank you to the Outhouse. We got people watching from New Hampshire, Florida, London, Pennsylvania, New York, and more. We got some requests here too. Someone said request for Jonathan. Please sing "It's Probably Just Time." So
Oh yeah.
that was just a request, John.
Roll
John.
your eyes.
Good one.
That was actually requested by Jesus.
I'll do it. I'll try it.
Well, John,
He's
it was
cheating.
requested
He's
by
got
Jesus Christ himself. So Jesus
Oh,
Christ,
you
he
gotta
wants.
do it.
You gotta do
So
it.
don't.
You can't
Yeah, you got to do it now.
What
you
did
got
he
to do
say?
it. Jesus Christ requested that. He's watching Southern Rounds tonight, so you need to go ahead and play.
Well, I
Don't,
guess
He's
I'm doing
always
it.
watching.
you don't want to piss him off, Jonathan.
So I probably don't need to say a prayer before I pee. He's
I probably shouldn't have
covered
said that because I lied, of course. So that's probably bad that I
okay.
said that. Okay, but no, you should. We do have a request for that, Jonathan, and it would be so nice if you sang it for us.
It would be nice.
Yeah, let me.
No pressure.
He's got cheat sheet over here.
Don't you love it? Oh, hold on a minute. Let me get. Oh,
I love that he's Googling
He's
the lyrics.
Googling
I
himself.
don't think it's gonna be on here. I bet I can.
No,
make it.
I think you can do it. You've only
It's
done
been-
it a
it's
million
been
times.
while. Oh, look at there it is, right on the.
He's famous. His lyrics are on Google.
See?
It's been
When
a
you
little
can-
minute, and we're pandemic and too, so nobody's playing gigs, and I'll play about 2 songs, and I sound like a cat getting drugged through an alley.
Full of glass.
Yeah, but I'll try here.
Yes.
I do like this one. This was on my record that sold 2 copies because my grandmother bought 2 of them, and probably when Wyatt was in 7th or
Yeah.
6th or 7th
Everything's
grade.
going to date back to your
My grandma
life.
gave me her copies.
She did.
Yeah, she did. It's a great record, man.
Trying. Well, the sun finally broke through and lifted the night. The sky never seemed so blue, so bright. Well, it could have been whiskey. God knows I tried. Maybe just prayer, maybe just time. It's probably just time. 'Cause I didn't count on living this long, or being alright with the hurt being gone. It's probably just time to start moving on. It's probably just time. It's probably just time. I can't count all the blessings for all the mistakes and all life's little lessons learned a little too late. Well, it's just too much trouble to carry this weight. All of these miles, all of this time was probably just time. 'Cause I didn't count on living this long, or being alright with the hurt being gone. It was probably just time to start moving on. It's probably just time. It's probably just time. Well, it could have been the angels praying me through. It could have been me getting over you. Finally getting over you. 'Cause I didn't count on living this long, being alright with the hurt being gone. But it's probably just time to start moving on. It's probably just time. Yeah, well, it's probably just time.
Come on. Thank you for playing that,
Boy,
Jonathan.
that's good.
Come on,
You got
man.
through it,
You're
man.
safe.
That was 23-year-old me singing that.
Back in 2000 and back in 2010, man. So Jonathan, tell me, people watching, tell them a little bit about yourself if you don't mind, real quick. Like, where you from? What brought you to Nashville? Because we know Jonathan Singleton in the Grove. That was that EP that was on under Show Dog back in 2010 that you put out. And so, like, but if you don't.
2010?
It is. I'm looking at it right now because I went ahead and bought that. So so your grandma and me got it. So
Thank you, man. Thank you.
you're well. It's gonna go aluminum. I know it is. I
Yeah.
believe in it. I believe. But tell people a little bit about yourself, Jonathan. What brought you to town and what got you to? Because Jonathan is. He's. If you turn on your radio nowadays, you're hearing a Jonathan song. So, but tell them like how you got here and what your plan was and what got you to where you're at.
Yeah, I think if I'd have had a plan, I would have surely messed it up.
Yeah.
But I didn't, and we played bars for same band for 10 years. I mean, it was a long time we played around, and I met a couple guys who were writing songs, and I figured out, like Jessi said, what that meant, and people wrote songs for a living, and I was more interested in that than anything else, and came to town and figured out that real quick that I got better co-writes if I said I was going to do an artist deal.
Yep.
And then it's kind of that thing where you just, you keep saying something and it came true. So I ended up with Dan Huff with a publishing deal at his publishing company and a production deal with him and ended up with a record deal. And we were just doing backup band stuff at the time. Whitney Duncan's my cousin, and she had a deal since she was like 16. And we were her backup band, and Brad Cotter, and I can't even remember who else. Ash Bowers. We did his backup band stuff when he got a deal, and that was pretty much the only things that were going on in Jackson, Tennessee. With Jessi, I think you were already here,
I was already
right?
gone, yeah.
And so I started writing songs, and I had luck writing songs, and I would, if it ended up, if I would say, I want to cut this song, it felt like the label would say, well, we don't think you ought to cut this song, and then it would get cut. And that kept happening over and over. And finally, at the end of that thing, I was riding in a van, and I had about 4 number ones, sleeping in a van and not doing that good on my artist career. So I just kind of took a step back. And luckily at that time, we were touring a lot with Eric Church, and he helped me a bunch, kind of figure all that stuff out. Him and his wife, Catherine Blask, came and figure out how to do it. And sometimes you just got to say, I'm out on that deal. And I kind of miss playing with my guys, but I think I miss playing Barley's in Jackson, Tennessee more than I miss playing, those big shows that felt stressful and stuff. And I love writing songs. I love what Wyatt does. I love all these new guys who can't wait to get in a van and sleep in that thing and have Mountain Dew pouring on their head in the middle of the night. You know what I mean?
Yes.
They can't wait for it. And I don't want any part of that anymore. And that's kind of how I got here. And I'm super happy about where it's going right now, and excited about new people and the people I've been writing with forever too, like Jessi.
He's being very modest and humble.
He is.
Because, he's also just become an incredible producer, publisher, just triple, quadruple threat, truly.
Yeah, and the beautiful
and
thing.
making his own way, paving his own road, and through the music business.
And the beautiful thing, I'm just going to tell you this, Jonathan. The beautiful thing about you and what you do is we know in this industry, it's just like any business, there's some just people you just don't want to really be around or work with. And you're not one of a whole bunch of them, man. And it can really discourage an artist and a songwriter, because we are artists and songwriters, and it's nice to have a good person, a good man like you doing as well as you're doing. Because if you work with Jonathan, you're in a good camp, and that someone's looking after you. And it's having, I'll say it, I don't care. It's having the creative run the business side, and that's how it should be, in my opinion. Because I better stop right now, but I like what you're doing.
We can have that conversation.
Well, yeah, but I'm proud of what you're doing. You got creative
buddy.
running the business, and that's why you're getting good ass songs, and you're hearing good songs on radio, because creative is running the business part of it.
That too.
And
Kevin Mack, as well as I do too, man. And sometimes it's just letting them guys do what they do.
Exactly. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Move it around so much, man. We're interested in them because of what they do, and then so I say we, not me and shit, but
well, it's like when you get in the studio too, man. You're producing. It's like you got Brent Mason on the session. Why the hell am I gonna tell Brent Mason what to play? He's one of the best guitar players in the world. It's like, all right, boys, hit record. Let's go. Yeah. And it's just like, again, let the creative do the creative. I love you, brother. We're going to get more on Jonathan Singleton, crushing Nashville. We're going to get it to my brother from another mother, Wyatt from Ohio, McLovin and Wyatt. I just love your voice, man. I love what you're doing. I love that you're 13 years old and you're here in Nashville just crushing it.
I'm trying. My parents drove me here tonight.
Mom and Daddy waiting in the
out
minivan.
Yeah, they're waiting. The car's running, so I just got time for one more.
Well, what you gonna do for us, Wyatt? Come on.
Let's swamp it up a little bit. Let's do something fun. I've had luck with independent artists and Texas artists cutting my songs, and I hope that all kinds of folks cut my songs. But in my heart, like Jonathan said, I really wouldn't mind having some Mountain Dew poured in my hair in the middle of the night in a van.
Yeah.
And maybe not even a van. Maybe like a really old, like Clark Griswold station wagon.
You get after that.
That sounds maybe better starting out. But
now, Wyatt, now you're talking smart, son. That's sponsorship talking right there. Now.
Hey, bring it on, baby.
Mountain Dew sponsorship.
I love it. But man, I came to town to be an artist, and I've always loved writers that have artist hearts, like Jessi, like Jonathan, like so many other of all of our favorite writers.
Yeah.
I'm constantly inspired by people who do that and just have such a thing. So anyway, I hope to be putting some music out here in the near future, and I'll play one that's probably one of my favorites that hopefully will be in that collection of songs that I've been playing all around Ohio and Kentucky and here in Tennessee for some diehard fans that have been with me from the very start. So it's called Here to Help. You want to pick with me, John?
Heck yeah.
It's a one-chord song in B, so we'll just bluegrass.
Come on.
Come on.
Well, long days always take me to the same place where I can slow it way down to a crawl. Pop a top, politicking, old box 7 at my go-to watering hole in the wall. Yeah, we show up, drink up, try to think up ways to save the world with another round. Everybody's got their own little 2 cents. I don't give 2 shots about. I'm just here to help with a drinking cold beer. Neath that I'm blinking, gotta hear a jukebox singing, just here to help with the drinking. Oh, yeah. Got my whole week's paper in a hole in my pocket. There's a whole lot of fun in here to be had. Set us up a tall boy, 'cause this old boy's got this one and one after that. I'm just here to help with a drinking cold beer. Neath that I'm blinking, gotta hear a jukebox singing, just here to help with the drinking. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I ain't sitting around waiting for the sky to fall. I ain't bitching about the lawmakers breaking the law. Who gets to go to heaven? Hell, it ain't my call. But I know a little something about alcohol, and I'm here to help with the drinking cold beer. Neath that I'm blinking, gotta hear a jukebox singing, just here to help with the drinking. I'm here to help with the drinking cold beer. Is that neon a blinking, gotta hear a jukebox singing, just here to help with the drinking. Oh, yeah. Here to help with the drinking. Oh, yeah, yeah. Ready? like
dog.
that. Woo.
That's great.
Yeah.
Put that on
love
the
that
radio. Put that
Come
one
on, put it on.
radio.
I love country music, boy.
Me
That is
too.
stone
We're
cold
here to help
country.
with the country music too.
That is countryer than dog shit, son, and I love it. It is good, good, good.
Put
That is.
that on a T-shirt.
Well, I already got it. I trademark everything I say, son. So don't be
I need to buy it for you then.
He
I
was
will
in
sue-
just Google a search and just copywriting that when he said it right there.
Oh yeah, I'm just messing. Well, no, I should. Yeah, okay. Anyways, but it is Wyatt banging, son. I was jamming.
So
you know,
good.
Thank you,
hey,
brother.
one chord, son. Look, folks. Anytime you hear one chord, 3 chords in the truth, screw that. Wyatt just did it with 1 chord.
That's right.
You don't listen. The Beatles used too many damn chords. You just
Yeah,
need
you're working
one in
too
country.
hard.
You're working too damn hard, Wyatt, and you're not. And I love the way you think. Man, great job, y'all. That's Wyatt, y'all. Come on. Woo, this is fun. So, okay, let's go. Let's all go on ahead to Jessi. Jessi, you doing good? You
I'm
holding
doing
them
great.
boys?
I'm trying to keep up with these boys. They're sounding so good.
Oh, well, you are holding your own, girl. So listen, what are you gonna do for us next, Jessi? Come on.
So I said earlier, I write a lot of men's songs. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep going down through some of my favorite singers and country artists, and I'm gonna do the original version. A lot of people don't realize that when we write the song, sometimes the artist hears them and they. I'm always grateful when they say, "Man, I would rather it be this line because I drive a black truck instead of a blue truck." You know, I had hate for an artist to not cut a song because they didn't literally have that life story or whatever. So I'm going to play this. People that are Morgan Wallen fans will know this song, but this is the way we originally wrote it. So he put his own little flair to it, but I'm going to do it, and here you go. Got a touch of the town where I grew up. Some minute them California girls love. Some people like to make a little fun of the way I talk. It gets slower after 3 or 4 cold beers. It gets smarter when I'm talking about a John Deere. Folks know I'm country when they hear the way I talk. It sounds a little bit like my daddy. It don't cuss around my mama. Got some words you never heard unless you come from down yonder. The man upstairs gets it, so I ain't trying to fix it. I got the Chevy and the country girl to go with it. Oh, kinda slow like that Mississippi rose. It's the only way I know. Man, it ain't my fault. Just live the way I talk. Well, it's yes sir, no ma'am, y'all come back now. Fighting words if you run my last name down. I ain't ashamed, matter of fact, I'm damn proud of the way I talk. Y'all, it sounds a little bit like my daddy. It don't cuss around my mama. Got some words you never heard unless you come from down yonder. The man upstairs gets it, so I ain't trying to fix it. I got the Chevy and the country girl to go with it. Oh, kinda slow like that Mississippi rose. It's the only way I know. Man, it ain't my fault. I just live the way I talk. Slow like you ride them back roads. Shoot you straight as them old cornrows. If you know me, you know, you know, you know, you know. I sound a little bit like my daddy. I don't cuss around my mama. Got some words you never heard unless you come from down yonder. The man upstairs gets it, so I ain't trying to fix it. I got the Chevy and the country girl to go with it. Oh, kinda slow like that Mississippi rose. It's the only way I know. Man, it ain't my fault. I just live the way I talk. Ooh.
talking about getting a T-shirt that says "country and dog shit," but I think I want a Jessi Alexander T-shirt. That's the kind of T-shirt I want. That song should have been a big fat #1, man. That song. Listen, I remember when that was on his first EP, right when he had long hair.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I out of that whole EP, I hate to admit it, but that's the only one that I had downloaded. Like that song was a smack. Like it was such a huge song. Man, did they ever talk about taking it to radio, or was it just like
it went to radio, but it just died at 30?
Come on, man.
Well, actually, it didn't die. They pulled it. So I don't know. It was just a weird time. I don't know. It's strange, but yeah, he's obviously awesome and just sang the shit out of it, and we were grateful to have it.
Man, that was such a great song, Jessi. I would. You should go into the studio and be like, and put out just an album and just call it "I Wrote This Shit," and just have you just like you're doing right now, just you and your guitar just crushing it. Like you are just lighting Southern Rounds up tonight, girl.
Thank you. I'm glad to put the girl in it. I'm glad to be here. Thank y'all for having me.
Anytime, man.
And I
y'all
love being here with my friends. It's just fun times.
Good times, man. Welcome to the Southern Rounds family, y'all. We're Southern Rounds every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. You can check us out at BeHerePresents.com. You can check us out on Facebook and all that jazz. This is my boy Richard Blackstone and my homie Wyatt Durette's baby, and we've been rocking since September 2020, y'all. Want to give it up to my boys Chris Paterno and Ned running the producing, getting this thing going. Love you, boys. Southern Rounds. I'm your host, Kevin Mack. Let's go ahead and take it to my boy, Mr. Jonathan Singleton. Jonathan, what are you going to do for us next?
Man, I'm going to do another. Well, I say it's new. It's not new. It's been out for a little while. You know, it kind of had a big old gap here in new artists coming out. But Lainey Wilson, you know Lainey, Kevin?
She was on Southern Rounds, man. She did. She did about a month and a half ago.
Nice. I got a song and they're doing what's that thing called? With it kind of. I can't remember what it's called, but it's kind of climbing the charts right now. It's called "Things a Man Ought to Know" that I wrote.
Great
with
song,
her
yeah.
And Jason Nix, and I sat down this morning and I was like, I wonder if I could. How weird it'd be if I played a song called "Things a Man Ought to Know."
I just played a guy song, so
Yeah, do it, man. Yeah. You wrote it. Come on.
do it.
But I think I'll do it. Hey, Kevin Mack, how's your thing going? What you doing, man? You playing gigs? What's up with you?
What are you doing?
Listen, buddy, I am jamming out, and I have Keith Stegall did a record on me last year. Keith is my brother, and we put a record out, man. And I got actually starting a little whiskey company on Granny Drinks Whiskey. So
I like whiskey, so
I'm telling you, man. I got my hands in everything, man. We've been writing, got some big cuts coming through. We're just having a ball, and I'm hosting Southern Rounds and just loving on my little boy, and just tearing shit up, man. You know, just having
in the
fun.
gym at 5 a.m.
Yo, I meant to tell you, Jonathan. I was big. Rob Snyder called me today, and he's gonna start swimming with me. He's gonna be my swimming buddy.
Y'all doing the swim club?
Yeah, we're gonna do with them old ladies and the weights, the float weights. We're gonna get out there and hey, man, it's like Jessi said, you're getting old and gray hair. I can't do it no more. So get in the granny classes.
I see Big Rob Snyder running every day. He brings his dog to the office, and the dog gives up before he does, man. You ain't seen him, and I mean he ain't like he's just a big guy. He's got
they call him Big Rob for.
If I saw him running at me, I'd be running.
There ain't no doubt. He clears Music Row out. You know he does when he runs down through there.
Rob's been on guys who's not familiar. Rob Snyder, he's been on Southern Rounds. He played. He wrote Luke's big hit. Shit, I feel like an idiot because what was it called? You got the best of me. So
she got the best of me.
She got the best of me. Yeah, and so Rob, y'all have seen how big old Rob is, and he'll post on Instagram. Follow Rob on Instagram. He'll post his watch. That big old bitch runs an hour. He can run 5 miles in an hour, and I'm like, good God. I said,
he keeps going, man.
He keeps going, and I talked to him today. He's excited. He's crushing it, and I said, well, man, let's get in them granny classes together and start swimming together. So
there you go.
But I just know isn't he with 50 Egg also?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Rob. Y'all got a good family over there, man.
Man, we do, man. I'm proud of all of them, man. And I love the days when I'm not writing the best song in the building. That's my favorite day, man. And it happens a lot, by the way. But Big Rob, he's a sweetheart too.
He is, man. He's a good man.
If he was running
guy
at you, you're right, man.
Yeah.
It's over.
Hey,
he'd have to go.
He's the boy I got in the bar with me, and I can pop off and say what I want because I'm like, You know, remember Crocodile Dundee too, when he had that big guy with him, and he'd say what he wanted. He's like the Incredible Hulk. You can just say shit to people and just say, "Hey, Rob, come stand by me, please." But anyways, we love you, Rob.
Let me try this, and I'm probably gonna mess it up too. I can hook a trailer on a 2-inch hitch. I can shoot a shotgun, I can catch a fish. I can change a tire on the side of the road. Yeah, I know a few things a man ought to know. How to know when it's love, how to stay when it's tough, how to know you're messing up a good thing, and how to fix it before it's too late. Yeah, I know a boy who gave up and got it wrong. If you really love a woman, don't let her go. Yeah, I know a few things a man ought to know. If I can't have it, I can do without. I can hang a picture same as I can take it down. And how to keep it hidden when a heart gets broke. Yeah, I know a few things a man ought to know. How to know when it's love, how to stay when it's tough, how to know you're messing up a good thing, and how to fix it before it's too late. And yeah, I know a boy who gave up and got it wrong. And if you really love a woman, don't let her go. Yeah, I know a few things a man ought to know. How to know when it's love, how to stay when it's tough, how to chase forever down a driveway, never lived there in the first place. Yeah, I know a boy who gave up and got it wrong. If you really love a woman, don't let her go. Yeah, I know a few things a man ought to know.
Woo!
Yes, sir.
Hit. Come on.
City, city.
Well, I
I'm so-
hope so. I love that.
It is. It's going to be. Man, you know, you mentioned something, Jonathan, when we started the show tonight. And you see, you know, we write songs all the time, every day. You don't know what's good. You like, you know, because we do it all the time. And then you look back on songs and go, damn, that is good. Or, man, I forgot I wrote that. Oh, crap, man, this is great. Pitch this one. It's funny that you bring that song up because I swear to God, last week I was driving and it was on the radio. And I said to myself, I said, man, I bet they knew they had a mother when they wrote this one. And that's my question. Like something like that, man, when you write that, tell me when you wrote that. What was it like writing it with Lainey? And did y'all know what you had? Because you're going to have a number one with it. I'm giving it to the universe, praying it to the Lord.
Right.
Come on, let's go. But did you know what you had when you wrote that one?
Yeah. No. I mean,
I love that answer.
Not at all. I mean, we hoped, I think we knew
Yeah.
we had a great song. And also, that was like super early Lainey writing in town. You know what I mean? So
How
it was
long has
like-
she been in town? How long has she been at it?
I said, can't be. I mean, I'm sure she's been at it for a little while, but
Well, how old's that song? How old's that song, I guess?
That's a good question, man. I mean, it's got to be 3 years old.
Wow.
amazing.
3 years
something
old,
like that.
man.
I think that song's been out for a year and maybe a half,
Yeah.
And we probably wrote it another maybe year before that.
Man,
But when you see Lainey, sitting in the room and then you talk to her and she's just so great. And there's few people in town, Wyatt does it and Jessi does it too, but their personality comes across when they sing the song. They don't have to say anything, just like the personality's in the song, and Lainey does that so well.
Yeah.
And she's not going to say anything. She knows what she's not going to do in the room, So we knew that. But, it's a song about a guy, and it's a slow song, and in the midst of, a bunch of bro hats getting sprinkled on us, and here comes like a slow country song. I don't know,
It's great, man.
We didn't know for sure. There's a couple of times we've written those, and then everybody kind of go nuts over, and we go, "Is that a good song?" The song,
Oh,
the
yeah.
songwriter calls you, and you go, "Man, was that good?" It's like,
Yeah, I
guess
know.
it was, because they think it's good,
Yeah, it's great, man. Such a great song, and I think it's going to be a big song for her. And coming out as an artist, as you know, I mean, you got one time to make a first impression.
Sure.
And it's like congratulations. That's all I'm gonna say. Congratulations, great song. Things a Man Ought to Know, written by Jonathan. It's Lainey Wilson. You guys check Lainey out. She has been on Southern Rounds with us. They've dropped the whole album, so you guys check that out and call your local radio station and request that one for our boy Jonathan. Man, come on. So
Need some shoes, right?
We need some shoes. Babies
That's right.
need shoes. Wyatt. Hey, Wyatt.
Yeah, man, I'm hearing you loud and clear.
You doing good, buddy?
Man, if I was any better, it'd be dangerous in here.
So Wyatt, what else? So you're from Ohio, man. What's there to do up in Ohio? Where you're from? Nothing.
I mean, a lot of stuff. All the stuff you see in all those like fancy music videos where the trucks line up in a circle and stuff in the middle of a cornfield. That's Ohio.
That's what you do. That's
every
what
hour
you
of the
do.
day. Yeah, absolutely.
Come on,
Girls, hot girls, and like
Hot
Daisy
girls
Duke.
and
Dancing
Daisy Duke.
everywhere.
Pick a field.
Wow.
Go
Big
right.
hot girls.
I mean, pick a field, any field. It's there.
Pick a field. There's a good
cases of
song
beer.
title too. Pick a field, any field. All right, you fool. You talking hooks, Wyatt? Come on now.
You're gonna
So
put that on a T-shirt too and copy.
I already copyrighted, man. Yeah, I've already.
Dang it.
Kevin clothing line. You can get it at Dick's Sporting Goods. Wyatt, what you got for us? Come on
Well,
now.
how many more we got?
I don't know.
maybe a
We're gonna
couple?
do.
How many more we got?
Let's do 2 more rounds. Let's do
All right.
2 more.
Man,
so
my
this
set
one
list was
and one
really
more.
hinging on that answer. So
There you go.
I'm glad to have that. Let's see here.
The guitar sounds good too. Why?
It does.
It does.
I appreciate it.
Sounds like
I
a
wanna-
Gibson. Sounds like a Gibson, is it?
Well, you nailed it.
I got a
he,
good
he
ear.
really can't see us, can he?
Can you see? You can see us, dude.
I
He called my
can't.
whole outfit. Do I wear
can't-
this
I-
every day?
You do. I've seen you every time. No, you don't. I can see you, Jonathan. I'm just messing with you.
I think I had the same thing on yesterday. Wait, what was Easter? I had a button-up shirt on that day.
I ain't changed my clothes in a week. Come on, Wyatt.
Well, I'll tell a little story. Sometimes song titles fall out just because they sound cool. Sometimes there's a story behind them, and this one definitely had a story. I was on my way to a ride that day, and I pull up. I go around the roundabout. You know where all the naked statues are. You know where
Yeah.
I'm at right now
Yeah.
in my car. I'm
I
driving.
love looking at that.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? I was going to say something, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to keep driving in my car. So I get around the statues. I'm at this light, and I'm looking straight ahead of me, and I'm lost for a minute. And it was because there was an old red brick building there on that corner, directly across from that light that was there. It was one of the few old historic houses in town. And like I said, for a split second, I was turned around, and I realized that they had knocked down that house in the middle of the night. And I thought, oh my gosh, that might be kind of a cool little song. And I scribbled down the title, Tearing Down Memories. And I realized that literally everyone can connect to this song, because every time I go back to Ohio, you're asking about Ohio, I see something different. I see a place that is either switched businesses or a business that just leveled, not even there anymore, a building knocked down or whatever. And so this is one that I plan on going in and cutting sometime very soon. And it's one of my favorites that I wrote with Carson Chamberlain and Tony Lane, two of my favorite writers.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, tearing down memories. Sitting at a red light that used to be a stop sign. Looking at a bank used to be a 5 and dime. If I didn't know better, I'd think I was lost. 'Cause there's a Starbucks sitting where the Texaco was. Every time I come home to see Mom and Daddy, another little piece of my past is gone. Finding out that yesterday can't be found. They're tearing down memories all over this town. Like the back of my hand, I could find your house. But I bet you that porch light's long burned out. First kiss I remember right where we were. Now there ain't nothing but blacktop over that dirt. Every time I come home to see Mom and Daddy, another little piece of my past is gone. Finding out that yesterday can't be found. They're tearing down memories all over this town. Yeah. It's a different place, a different time, same boy and girl, same goodbye. But every time I come home to see Mom and Daddy, another little piece of my heart is gone. Finding out that yesterday can't be found. They're tearing down memories all over this town. Yeah, they're tearing down memories all over this town.
Come on, man.
Thank y'all.
Come
Man.
on, Wyatt. Great job. Great song, man. So true.
Good.
Thank
You know,
so much.
Wyatt, you're hanging out with the right crew, man, because like I said when I first heard you singing, country. And it's good to it's good to hear some country. And when you told me you wrote that, you said with Carson Chamberlain. Did you write that song with him, you said?
Yeah, him and Tony Lane.
You know what Carson's first job was, right, in the music industry?
Yeah, it was a country job.
He was the band leader and steel guitar player for Keith Whitley. That's where Homeboy comes from, man. And he wrote one of my favorite Alan Jackson songs, Between the Devil and Me. Man, come on with it with Harley Allen. That's country, man. Those are the boys, and you are hanging with the right crew because your voice, is so good, and it's just good to hear country music. It is so good to hear it, man. Great song. Tell Carson, old Kevin Mack said, hey, next time you see him, kiss him on the mouth for me. And you said you do that. Okay, thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Anything for you.
Oh, thank you, man. Well, listen, love it, buddy. So good, so good. I heard you sound checked with that one, I loved it when I heard it on sound check, y'all. This is right here on Southern Rounds where you hear all sorts of music, country, pop, everything, hip hop. That's what I do. But we're gonna give it on to Jessi Alexander. Jessi, how you doing? You doing
I'm
good?
good.
You're
I'm
making.
just happy.
You are happy. She got two 9-year-olds, y'all. She got two 9-year-olds.
I'm away from my kids.
Listen, I feel like a
I'm not having to do
dumbass. You were like,
homework.
you said I got two 9-year-olds. I said, are they twins? Yeah, no shit, Kevin, they are. Oh God. Anyways, that's a good one.
It's all
Listen,
good.
Jessi. So you're from. You said you're
Jackson.
from. You and. Well, you
We're
are
from
you?
the same place.
So did y'all know each other growing up?
We didn't. I do feel like I met you we have a mutual friend, Scotty, and y'all used to play. Jonathan used to play in a band with him, and my dad dated his mom, so I'm pretty sure that we ran into each other, and I also am pretty damn sure we're related.
I think we
Really?
are. Yeah, I think we did that.
We
Played
did,
that game.
We did
one
the
time.
game one
Yeah.
time with your mom, and she figured it out.
You run into somebody else. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay,
I
we're
kind
kin
of
to each
knew
other.
it, but it was like we finally have proof. But yeah, West Tennessee. I mean, literally, it's just like we're all related. Somehow.
That is the best answer I have ever. It's like, hey, so did you know Jonathan? Well, we lived in the same town, and I think we ran into each other a couple times at a bar when he was playing. And I think we're related.
And then we really are.
yeah, I think we are related. Yeah, I've known for a while.
It's
but man,
awesome. Yeah,
So
it's so good to have a couple West Tennessee folk here. There's way more now than when we moved here, but it feels like home. And West Tennessee is so different than Middle Tennessee and East Tennessee. It's just its own thing. And you can hear it, I'm sure, in our influences, just how much we're influenced by, Beale Street, soul music, gospel music, Delta blues. And then, of course, the right side of me was traditional country music, Grand Ole Opry, So it's just
absolutely.
kind of like I feel like everything I've done is tipping my hat to something that I, saw or heard growing up there in that hot little swampy area, West Tennessee.
There you go. Well, come on, give us some West Tennessee music. What are you gonna do for us next?
Well, I mean, I guess I don't know what are people requesting, or are you getting a vibe?
Yeah,
on what
I do. I'm getting vibes, and I got a
What are you
request, and I'm gonna go ahead and ask you to play it, because it was a big old hitty. And hitty. It was a big old hitty, and I would love you to play your song.
That sounds funny because it rhymes with something we all know. Go ahead.
Titty. So, anyways,
Exactly.
I just,
What song is it?
I don't know. I just love that word. Anyways, so The Climb, Miley Cyrus.
Okay, you got it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. That little number.
And before you play it, though, Jessi, tell us a little bit about it. Tell you who you wrote it with, when you wrote it, how it got to Miley. I would love to hear that.
Oh, I would love to tell you. Well, first of all, I kind of had me and Jonathan have a similar ride where everyone heard me sing, and they're like, "Well, why aren't you an artist?" And I was really, like I said earlier, I was a backup singer. I wanted to be a songwriter, but I really didn't care what I did as long as I didn't have to go back to the car auction. That's where I worked. There and Subway, those were my two places. So I was like, just wherever y'all want me to sing or play, I'll do as long as I can make a living making music. But I got a publishing deal right away, but the problem was I had some missing years, I call them, where I got talked into being an artist. And after that, after I got dropped, it was kind of like washed up songwriter, artist, and nobody wanted to write with me. And I lost my publishing deal, lost my record deal, and my husband, now at the time we were just living together, but he had just written a huge song of the year called Whiskey Lullaby. His name's John Randall. And so I kind of felt like maybe the universe was telling me, maybe you shouldn't do this whole songwriting, singing thing. And since he was having so much success, I was like, well, maybe I should just marry him and have some babies and make a damn good banana pudding or something. So that's where that's where my headspace was when I wrote the song. I just drove into work that day. I had someone named John Mabe on my calendar. I didn't know him. And I just truly believed that God was singing in my ear that morning, because I was tempted to turn on the radio or pick up my phone, but this music was playing in my mind. And when I walked in the door, we kind of went at it, and it was great because we were both underdogs. He had just started writing songs, and I'd been writing songs for 10 years and couldn't get arrested. So we both poured our hearts out in these lyrics. When you hear the lyrics now, it's just really about, giving up and wanting to give up on your dreams or thinking about giving up. And it was odd that after 10 years, this would actually be the song that saved me, really, and got me back in the game, and gave me my first number one. So, and then Miley, it's just a God thing. I'm just going to give it all that way, because it was way bigger than me. It was way bigger than this town. I kept thinking somebody's going to come in from L.A. and write the song, They don't understand little old me is not going to get this. And sure enough, God just made the path for me in the song. And Miley was 15 at the time, and I got to go be with her and teach her how to play it for the movie, and it just changed my life, and it's still changing my life. I mean, every time I hear someone sing it or play it, and it's just truly an honor. I just feel blessed to have it. So there's the long, short answer. And I'm out of tune. Damn, should I tune?
If you want to, go ahead. She tuned,
bad.
ladies and gentlemen. Art, good songwriters tune because they care.
We
and
care.
She cares, and she wants her guitar to be in tune for you on Southern Rounds every Wednesday night at 8 p.m.
Look at you, Kevin.
So good.
On the spot.
He's doing it.
Listen,
Slid it right in there.
I'm
There
buying
you
you
go.
time. I
That's
got your
way
back,
better.
Jessi. Yeah.
I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming. There's a voice inside my head saying, you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying. Gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain. Always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. Yeah, it's the climb. These prayers I'm praying, chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down, but oh, I ain't breaking. I may not know it. These are the moments, yeah, that I'm gonna remember most. Yeah. Just gotta keep going, and I gotta be strong. Just keep pushing on, yeah. There's always gonna be another mountain. Always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. Yeah, it's the climb. Always gonna be another mountain. Always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. Yeah, it's the climb. Yeah, oh yes it is. You gotta keep on moving, climbing. You gotta keep the faith, baby.
Man, thank you so much for playing that.
So good.
Wow,
There you
so
go.
good.
Thank
you
y'all.
know, man, when there's some songs that are kind of like unicorns, and it's like there's songs. There's the creative part and the artist part, and then there's commercial. And very few times you try to catch it where it's going to be commercial and blow up, but you still have that artistry behind it. You still have that what I'm trying to say. It's kind of like I Hope You Dance. It's like I Hope You Dance, Leanne Womack. Like that song was just so well written, and it expressed, like, I mean, I can just feel every ounce of emotion coming from you, and it's so good to hear the story behind it and how you guys were kind of down and out, and it just listening to you sing it just now just totally took it to a different level. And for me, so, and I hope it did to the Southern Round listeners too, because that's what we're doing, y'all. We're chasing unicorns. We're trying to grab one and let that sucker hit. So what a blessing to you. Thank you for sharing that with us. So good.
What a hitty.
What a hitty.
Hitty.
Some very hitty.
So many hitties tonight. Just so many hitties. And speaking of them big old hitties, Jonathan.
You're speaking his language now.
We're talking. Me and Jonathan, we know what we're talking about. So hitties, Jonathan, I need to ask you something. You were tuning that guitar. I don't know if you're going to play this, but I got to bring him up. I mean, it's my boy Luke Combs, who has just come into country music, slammed it, just smacked it around, said, "My name is Luke Combs. I am here. Get out of my way. This is who I am. This is what I do. I love every bit of it." And you have written some smacks with him, but man, the thing I love about Luke Combs, he tells his story how he came to town, and people are like, "Oh, you ain't no good. You ain't no good," and he kept on going because he knew he was good. And I think I saw it when I was with Wyatt when y'all did the Grand Ole Opry. And Luke brought, you were with him. It was Wyatt, Rob, Montana, and everybody. And I remember being backstage because at the Grand Ole Opry, they take you to a room where you kind of rehearse. You go over the songs acoustically. Yeah. And when I was standing back there, and Luke was standing probably 15 feet from me, and when he started singing "So Help Me God," the guitars on the wall started rattling. And I'm like, who in the hell didn't hear this man sing and go, "This is really, really good"? But you know who did? Jonathan Singleton. And that's why Jonathan is in the captain seat crushing it. And you got a song, I believe it's called The Beer Never Broke My Heart. And could you play that for us if you don't mind? Dude, Luke, I'm from Virginia Beach, guys. That's where I'm from. I'm a beach boy. I'm from the block in Virginia Beach. And Luke came down there, man, and he played the Patriotic Festival. Dude, they only allow 30,000 people on the beach. 60,000 people showed up when Luke played at First Street in Virginia Beach. 60,000. Like, it was nuts. So 30,000 bought tickets. Another 30,000 said, "F it, we're just coming." It was crazy, man. It's wild. It's wild, dude. And is 50 Egg, like, tell me about that. That's your publishing company. Is that you?
50 Egg is the first person we signed was Luke, and at that time we were over in Big Machine's offices over there, and we had Luke and Kenton Bryant, and I think towards the end there, Reed Isbell, and we were just kind of dabbling, man. It was like it was almost like let's go get the guys that nobody else will get, and that we know we're great, and so now 50 Egg is me and Luke together owning that company, and like, man, it's kind of his thing. Like, he's so excited for other people, and he feels like he's helping because he knows he doesn't have time anymore to talk to him on the phone and give him advice and stuff like that. He feels like that's how he's helping, and it does. I mean, it really does. It makes a difference, and we got a kind of crew over there that can help facilitate that and keep people how they are, and that's kind of the whole idea. But
well,
I saw. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say it shows his character because, like I said, at the Grand Ole Opry that night, usually artists come play the Opry. That night, Luke brought all the songwriters who had written these hits with him, and he shared his whole segment of the Grand Ole Opry and brought you guys out for the different songs. Yeah. That shows he cares about the songwriter, and he cares about
know who they are and what's going on,
and wants people to feel what he's feeling. Yeah. That shows how sweet of a man, how good of a man he is.
Yeah. So. I saw Luke the first time, speaking of Rob Snyder at Tin Roof Revival.
Wow.
We were sitting back there, and I think I can't remember. Me and Randy Montana were there. We were standing in the kind of back, and I think we had already played, or we were waiting to play or something, and we were standing kind of at the bar up front. It's still happening back in the back, and we hear this guy start singing. We kind of jogged back, It was like, well, it's one of these things is not like the other,
Yeah.
and he was playing, and everybody, there was a big crowd of people there, and they were all singing the song, and we were Google searching Luke Combs, like, who is this guy? You know, there was a crowd there to watch him play. So it was kind of this first kind of incarnation of social media working, where he was doing Vine and these things like that, and had a following. But Nashville was not even aware it was happening, you know, at that time. And then luckily Luke's the kind of guy. I asked Channing Wilson, I said, who is this guy, man? He said, oh, yeah, Luke, man, he big songwriter fan, man, and you've met him before. And I'd forgotten. And we immediately, you know, me and Randy started taking him turkey hunting, deer hunting, and hanging out and writing songs with him, and it worked out. But man, you talk about a guy who nobody really, and I'm not saying me, I'm just saying like he had been turned down a bunch, you know.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But he knew what he was doing, and wasn't going to change course, you know, and it worked. And a lot of those meetings, he was taking in his first 5 number ones as songs for people to listen to, you know.
Yeah,
and
that shows you. Hey, listen, that shows you a lot of these people don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what. Ain't no doubt. If Luke Combs brought in his EP with all those number ones on it, and they're like, nah, ain't no good. Come on, man. What Twilight Zone is this shit? You know, come on.
Yeah. Well, in hindsight, you know, but
now y'all got 50 eggs.
Man,
y'all got all 50 eggs. All your eggs. Ain't no one taking your eggs. And
That's
this was a big old hit. Come on, man. What you got?
Let's see it. I think we wrote this song in Missouri at the me and Randy and Luke on the bus with Luke. He's probably playing for 500 people. And he said, you know, next year I'm going to be playing in stadiums, so I need a song that'll be real big in the stands. Me and Randy like, there ain't no way this dude's going to be playing stadiums in the next year. And next year he was playing stadiums, and he's playing this song. First time I saw him play it was at Bridgestone. So here it goes. Let's see. I'll mess it up. But.
Oh, yeah.
I've had a largemouth bass bust my line. A couple beautiful girls tell me goodbye. Trucks break down, dogs run off. Politicians lie, been fired by the balls that takes one hand. Count the things I can count on. There ain't much, man, that ain't never let me down. Long neck ice cold beer never broke my heart. Like diamond rings of football teams that torn this boy apart. Like a neon dream, it just dawned on me. The bars and this guitar. And long neck ice cold beer never broke my heart. With a Carolina blue jean baby, fire in her eyes that drove me crazy. It was red tail lights when she left town. If I didn't know then, I sure know now. The long neck ice cold beer never broke my heart. Like diamond rings of football teams that torn this boy apart. Like a neon dream, it just dawned on me. The bars and this guitar. And long neck ice cold beer never broke my heart. It takes one hand, count the things I can count on. But I got one hand that's gripping down on a cold one. 'Cause long neck ice cold beer never broke my heart. Like diamond rings of football teams that tore this boy apart. Like a neon dream, it just dawned on me. The bars and this guitar. And long neck ice cold beer never broke my heart. Yeah, long never broke my heart.
Woo! Come on now.
Hey.
Mercy.
Jonathan Singleton, y'all, come on. Jonathan, I don't know if you know this, but you had Patty Lovelace's and Trisha Yearwood's ex backup singer singing backup with you, son. So I don't know if you know that.
I did.
But
That's why it sounded better. Yeah.
Y'all. Oh man, congratulations on that one, man. That one rocked. That was a huge song, man. So good, so good. Listen, guys, this is Southern Rounds. These guys know what they're doing. These are professional songwriters. Some people are professionals at building houses. Some people are professional at hitting baseballs. These people, they're professional at pen to paper and putting songs on radio that you love to sing, and you're hearing it right now on Southern Rounds every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm your host, Kevin Mack. We love you guys. Thank you for coming in here and listening to the music, and we're going to be on the road hopefully soon playing some Southern Rounds live. You'll get to see that. But listen, guys, we're going to do one more round, and this is the lightning round. So this is so what we're going to do, the lightning round, like on Jeopardy. So what we're going to do is we're going to just go Wyatt, Jessi, Jonathan, just hit me with something. Give me what you got. Just hit it and just let's go. The lightning round on Southern Rounds. Come on now, Wyatt. Let's go.
Lightning round.
We all got out of tune right at once.
Yeah, it was a bit.
Son of a bitch. No.
We beat that song to death there.
Oh my God.
All right, I got you one. This is a song about one of my favorite singers and songwriters. Kevin, we'll see if you can guess it by the middle of the first verse, okay?
Let's go.
I'll give you one hint. It's not that I don't like her, but it's not Shakira.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Is it a brownie or a cookie? Is it growing on his bus? Or is it something he keeps chilled down, nice and cold? Is it Patsy singing crazy on a gut string melody? Just one time I'd like to roll the way he rolls. I want what Willie's having, 'cause Willie's always happy. Nothing gets him down, I bet he's high right now. I want what Willie's having. Did you guess it?
Yep, I did. That's Shania Twain you're talking about right there. I knew it. Son of a bitch, I knew it.
Is it the highways or the long braids? Is it hanging with old friends? Or is it just another town, a different girl? Is it a hippie or a cowboy thing or something in between? Or is he just the eighth wonder of the world? Yeah, I want what Willie's having, 'cause Willie's always happy. And nothing gets him down, I bet he's high right now. I want what Willie's having. Yeah. You want to pick it, Willie?
What key you in?
That was a Willie lick.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. While we're searching every day for what life's all about, the red-headed stranger's got it figured out. And I want what Willie's having, 'cause Willie's always happy. And nothing gets him down, I bet he's high right now. I want what Willie's having. One more time. Yeah, I want what Willie's having, because Willie's always happy.
Dirty.
And nothing gets him down, I bet he's high right now. I want what Willie's having. Hey, Kevin, you got any snacks up there?
Yes, I do. I got Funyuns. I got
I'm a little hungry.
Doritos. I got Snickers. I got all that good Willie snacks.
Well, I'll meet you up there.
All right. Oh yes, that's a
Thank you.
little
So
song
good.
right there about Willie and the devil's lettuce. Thank you so much.
Devil's lettuce.
My favorite line of that song was, "That's so simple, but I bet he's probably high right now." I was like, you know what?
know
His
he
ass
is.
probably is. That's
good
why
guess.
y'all come on Southern Rounds. All right, lightning round. Let's go.
Lightning
Great
round,
song,
oh my
Wyatt.
gosh. Man, I mean, I don't feel bad singing the saddest song
Do
of the
it.
session, but
Do
it.
it.
I'm just gonna
Break
do
our
it.
hearts.
Just break your heart and give you something to cry to. Hey, I wanted to. This is a long story to set up the song, and I know it's the lightning round, so I'm not going to tell it. But what I will say is, if y'all are out there and you're bored and you want to watch something on TV, on Amazon Prime, there's a movie called "It All Begins with a Song."
Oh yeah.
And you can get it on Amazon and maybe even Netflix now. I don't know. But me and my co-writer, Connie Harrington, tell the whole story of the song on the movie towards the end of the movie. So you can go check that out. That way I don't have to eat up a lot of the lightning round time. So here we go. Wrote this with Jimmy Urey and Connie Harrington. 89 cents in the ashtray, half-empty bottle of Gatorade rolling in the floorboard. That dirty Braves cap on the dash, dog tags hanging from the rear view, old school cane of cowboy boots and a gold army shirt folded in the bag. This thing burns gas like crazy, oh, but that's alright. People got their ways of coping, yeah, I got mine. I drive your truck, I roll every window down, and I burn up every back road in this town. I find a field, I tear it up, till all the paint's a cloud of dust. Yes, sometimes I drive your truck. I leave that radio playing, the same old country station where you left it. Yeah, man, I crank it up. You'd probably punch my arm right now if you could see this tear rolling down my face. Well, man, I'm trying to be tough. Yeah, Mama asked me this morning if I'd been by your grave, but that flag and stone ain't where I feel you anyway. I drive your truck, I roll every window down, and I burn up every back road in this town. I find a field, I tear it up, till all the paint's a cloud of dust. Yes, sometimes I drive your truck. Well, I've cussed, I've prayed, I've said goodbye, I've shook my fist, asked God why. But these days when I'm missing you this much, when I'm missing you this much, I drive your truck, I roll every window down, and I burn up every back road in this town. I find a field, I tear it up, till all the paint's a cloud of dust. Yes, sometimes I drive your truck. Ooh, I drive your truck, and I hope you don't mind if sometimes I just drive.
Come on now. Come on, Jessi.
There
Come
you
on.
go.
Listen, Listen, that song is incredible. And listen, okay, we're gonna slow down the lightning round. This is gonna be more.
Like,
We're gonna
pressure's
turn
on,
it.
pressure's on.
Okay, so because I do want to state, I want to give that song the credit it is due. That song, y'all, that you just heard, "I Drive Your Truck," was Lee Brice, who recorded that song. And that song did win Song of the Year at the 47th Country Music Association Award, the CMA Awards, and also Song of the Year at the ACM Awards. So that thing got double duty award Song of the Year because it is an incredible song. Jessi Alexander, thank you so much for
Thank
being on Southern
you.
Rounds and playing that.
Thank you
And
for having me. Thanks for
Yeah, you
inviting
got
me,
it.
Jonathan.
Heck yeah.
You got
Thank
it.
y'all.
Yeah, thank you for inviting him, Jonathan. Jonathan, you headed up this round, so everyone
sure
let's give
did.
Jonathan a round of applause
Yay!
for helping us put it together, Jonathan. Okay, Jonathan, go.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. What are you doing, buddy? What you gonna do for us?
I think I'm gonna do Why Don't We Just Dance.
Come on.
End it on a.
Something positive.
You wrote this for Josh.
Since Jessi brought us down.
I brought us down.
so
You bring
far.
us back up.
This was Josh Turner, right?
Yeah.
It's about dancing.
Yeah, dancing with air quotes, man. Here we go. Baby, why don't you just turn that TV on? You got 315 channels of nothing but bad news on. Well, it might be me, but the way I see it, the whole damn world is gone crazy. So, baby, why don't we just dance? Well, this little bit of living room, it don't look like much. But when the lights go down and we move the count, it's gonna be more than enough for my two left feet and our two hearts beating. Nobody's gonna see us go crazy. So baby, why don't we just dance down the hall, baby, straight up the stairs, bouncing off the walls, floating on air, baby, baby. Why don't we just dance? You ready, Wyatt?
I don't know all those fancy chords.
You got it.
Come on.
Scary part.
Yeah.
Baby, why don't you go and put your best dress on? And them high heel shoes you just love to lose. As soon as the tunes come on second thought, just the way you are is already driving me crazy. So baby, why don't we just dance down the hall, baby, straight up the stairs, bouncing off the wall, floating on air, baby, baby. Why don't we just dance down the hall, baby, straight up the stairs, baby, baby. Why don't we just dance?
Yeah. Come on, big old hit for Josh Turner, written by Jonathan Singleton, y'all. Southern Rounds is in this bitch tonight. Come on now. Having a good time. My name is Kevin Mack. Guys, Thank you so much, all
Thank you,
three of
buddy.
you. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much for being here. We love you guys. We're going to have you back anytime you want to come back, and we can't wait to see you out in person. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up for these three. My name is Kevin Mack. I am your host for Southern Rounds. I had a hell of a time. I don't even care if y'all did because I had a great time. But we hope to see y'all next week at 8 p.m. Eastern for Southern Rounds. It's every Wednesday. God bless you guys. Please be safe. Take care of each other. And just smile and have a little fun. And like Johnson said, just dance. See y'all later.
That's right. Thank you, Kevin.
See ya.
You got it, guys. Sun rising on a brand new day, peeking through the blinds where you used to lay. I can still feel you in the bed, laying next to me. Took a shower, turned the radio on. Wouldn't you know it was your favorite song? I was singing every word out loud like you used to do to